Okay, well, she's being shy right now, but our last foal of the year, Millie, is about to go out to the pasture. Now, you might ask why she's 3.5 weeks old. Why has she not been going out to the pasture? And that is because she has been on limited turnout. So she has a nice little sand pasture right here off of her paddock and off of her stall that she's been going outside every day. So she has been going out, but that's a lot more of a small space. I'm going to close this so Happy doesn't escape. So we wanted to have controlled turnout, and now we think more exercise would do her good. Now, the reasoning behind her having controlled exercise was because she had pretty severely lax pasterns. So her back pasterns were so relaxed that she was sitting and walking on her heel bulbs. And then her front legs, which you can see are pretty dang straight now, when she was born, they were quite contracted. And so with her both having like laxity and contracture, you couldn't really go at it from a meds standpoint. We needed to go at it from watching her. We wrapped her front legs. We did lots of flexing and lots of stretching with her front legs physically. And then with her hind end, we basically just gave her time to get stronger. Now, her hind end probably needs more stability, and we're hoping that comes with the exercise. Now, what we're doing with the pasture, we're still going to do controlled. So we're still only going to put her out for probably 2 hours, but it gives her that open space to go run and have more exercise than she's been having in her little sand paddock. And then we'll just kind of keep watching her. So we'll try this out for a few days, and then if her legs get worse, we might pull back and do a little bit of less time. If they continue to look great and maybe even look better, we'll increase her time outside, and then hopefully soon she can go out with the rest of the babies. So let's go take Millie outside. Because she didn't have all the time as a little bitty baby that we normally do, where we're taking them in and out from like day 2 on, because she was in her stall for a couple of weeks, we started the halter training a little bit later. And you might say, well, she's only 3.5 weeks old. And that shows the difference it makes when you start at under a week old versus 3 weeks old. And so she doesn't really understand it as much, and she tries to go backwards, which is why we're having someone behind her. Oh. Oh, Happy wants to have a little happy roll. Mama deserves all the goodness. She's been cooped up. She hasn't had grass in so long. Oh, she's gonna get some zooming in while Mama's rolling. We're getting braver, that's for sure. Yesterday was her first time. Happy's so excited. Yesterday she kind of stuck by Mama's side, stuck to her like glue. Today she seems to be a little bit more adventurous. Look at all the room you have for activities, Millie. I can't wait to see you with all your friends. Happy's going to talk to Jay. Jay's I'm not quite sure how old Jay is. He's our geriatric boarder. He just hangs out. All right, no more walking. She said, I lope everywhere. I've been cooped up, and it's time for me to show my legs off. Oh, she got whacked in the face by Mama's tail. Look at you, fancy girl. Oh, I love seeing her romp and play, and Happy getting to have some peace. Happy is gonna be so excited to go out with all the other mares. She was friends with Ginger last year. Look at you, big girl. What a sight to see. She's gonna be so fancy. I can't wait to watch her grow up. Okay, well, we're just getting zoomies to the max today. She cannot handle herself. Big kicks.
She's not hurting, it's just that her legs.
Pretty girl. She's so like intrigued by everything. Okay, so that was a success. She's gorgeous, amazing. We don't want to let her overexert herself because then she could start overcompensating if she's exhausted and her legs are shaky, and then start kind of getting back into those habits of being either contracted or lax. So we want to keep an eye on that. We want her to get stronger, again, without overexhausting herself, but she has settled down. She's just eating with mama now. I'm just so excited for all of my babies to be together. And on that note, the first 7 before Millie are all doing amazing. So let's end this video out with some footage of them being beautiful and graceful and having a good time in the pasture this morning. Again, if you haven't followed me on Snapchat, all the behind the scenes get posted day of there. So we'll put that link in the description. Now enjoy some baby horses.